Let's imagine. What if the cure to cancer is trapped inside of the mind of someone who can't afford an education? Now, when I was younger, today is August 5th, 2015, and I'm still disappointed that we are still not in the day and the age of one of my favorite television shows, The Jetsons. Now, when I was younger, I used to excel highly in mathematics. It was one of my favorite subjects. When I was in 4th grade, I was actually crowned as the multiplication queen, so I was the real deal. It wasn't until I got to middle school I started having trouble. My learning style started to conflict with the teacher's teaching style. When I reached to the 11th grade, it got worse. I ended up failing my very first class ever, pre-calculus. Needless to say, devastated is only an understatement of how I felt. It wasn't until my freshman year of college at Johnson C. Smith University, I met 2 professors who flipped the script for me. They had me go, not only did they teach me to go from self-doubt, they put me into self-confidence in everything that I do. So I ended up going to my sophomore year as a communications major to a computer science major. One of the best decisions ever. So my name is Megan McLean. I'm a rising junior at Johnson C. Smith, hoping to concentrate in cybersecurity, and I'm the executive director of the Learning Tree Tutorial and Enrichment Program. Now, 20 years ago, my grandparents, Nicole and Nathaniel Bailey, had a vision. They wanted to revolutionize the way science, technology, engineering, and mathematics were taught and received in the Black and brown community in New York City. Now, being in New York, there's arts everywhere. You can't escape it, whether through TV shows, Broadway, movies, it's inescapable. So in that community, you had students more so gravitate towards those fields and not really caring more so about science and technology, engineering, mathematics. So they developed a plan. In 1995, they created the Learning Tree, where we have a STEAM-based curriculum, which is when you incorporate visual, performing, and graphic arts within their teaching. Now, we've been serving kindergarten through 9th grade since 1995, having an intake of 50 to 75 students per year. We focused on hands-on learning as well as incorporating outside recreational activities such as going to museums, libraries, other nonprofit programs to really not just instill the fundamentals, but kind of show and prove how do I use this in real life. One of our programs that we have is our annual science fair. So if a student is struggling in biology, they will partake into a biology project where they'll pose a question and they'll basically go through the process of trying to understand, understanding what their question is and how they'll prove themselves right or wrong. In our science fair, we've had projects range from solar cookers to this young man who created a hovercraft to actually lift it off the ground by 6 inches with him on top of it. Also, we encourage our students to give back in 2 ways. They hold a VIP reception for innovators and game changers who paved the way, such as the Tuskegee Airmen, where you had graduating students host the event and kind of show and prove that what they did mattered and how they're making a promise to themselves that they want to do the exact same. Also, in giving back, they go on to high schools and go off to college in some of the few major universities listed up above. Not only do they actually attend and graduate these universities, they actually go back to teach the STEM subjects that they learned or created a passion for. Bottom line, we teach our students that I can go the distance. Not only do they struggle in these subjects, they can actually go back into it and say that even if I don't want to pursue science as a career, I understand it and I appreciate it and help other people do the same. Now, why am I here? In honor of our 20-year anniversary, we're looking to expand our program in one of the fastest growing and greatest cities in the South, Charlotte. We hope to do a 3-month virtual classroom to see if our program is well received and if there is a need for it. If a success, we hope to establish a Charlotte location and hopes to have potential strategic partnerships with local libraries, charter schools, and other nonprofit programs. Currently, we're a tuition-based program. We rely heavily on fundraising, and some of the previous grants we've received is through Microsoft, Apple, Best Buy, and a program called Material for the Arts. Now, what do we need? You. Can everyone point to themselves and say, me? Now, We're looking for teachers, administrators, students, and principals. I'm looking for anyone involved within the education community here in Charlotte, because not every student is like me. When I was discouraged from mathematics, not only did it affect me academically, it affected me personally. In everything I did, I self-doubt, I second-guessed myself in anything. So if anything, I hope that the Learning Tree will not only root our students, will also have them to bloom and showcase what they can do and give back to the community just as they did to me. Thank you.